I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm going to try to do this in 10 minutes. I'm going to be sharing with you the products that I love using. So get your coffee, get your drink, get your snack. If you just want to tune in, listen in, or actually get ready with me, let's do this, girl. This is a race at this point because I always do 15 minutes. So let's go. I always do a moisturizer on the skin before you do your makeup. Always moisturize. And if it's summertime, do your SPF. My favorite SPF to use is the Bioma. It's a gel. It has UVA and UVB, broad spectrum, SPF 30. And the reason why I like this, because it's gel based, it doesn't make my face feel cakey, greasy, or anything like that. And it's a really nice moisturizer. For quick makeup, I'm always using foundation stick. This is the Ulta Beauty Moisturizing Complexion Stick. I love it because you swipe it on your skin and just like that you have a base. I'm going to do my quick concealer. We just get the product on the face where you need it and then we blend it. I have been listening to podcasts. Podcasts are a thing. Am I the only one who's listening to podcasts? Please let me know. But I have been a little bit obsessed listening to Steven Bartlett. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. On Facebook, if I'm not wrong. I think it's Facebook. I just learned so much. Like, his interviews, the people he interviews are so good. And I was watching an interview that he did with a lady called Evie Pomporis. I hope I'm saying her name right. But I love listening to her because she gives you such good advice when it comes to being in a leadership role. And she talks about productivity. She talks about working with others as a leader. She talks about different strategies and just not being burnt out, doing things productively and not being burnt out, and doing things efficiently as a leader. And I love listening to her because her strategies and her point of view are so accurate. It's amazing. Last night, one thing that I learned from her, that really took my attention and that I've been thinking about it all night. She said, being busy doesn't make you productive. Being busy doesn't make you productive. Just because you have been busy all day, it doesn't mean that you're being productive. She said, the wise thing to do for you not to be burnt out is to lighten your load. Do things efficiently with the few things that you have, but lighten your load. And she's like, when you see people who look good, well rested, who have energy, it's because they have lightened their load. Doesn't mean you're lazy, doesn't mean you're not being productive. It's just the difference is you're not burnt out. And the truth is, sometimes we have to feel like we're super busy and do a million things to feel like we're being productive. And so that's something I'm definitely going to take with me, because I feel like sometimes I overextend myself to a point where I'm exhausted. We don't need to be exhausted. We can be productive and do limited things and still be productive. I don't know if I'm just repeating myself at this point, but I don't know. It really resonated with me, and hopefully it's something that you can resonate with too. For setting this powder, I'm going to use Morphe's Cloud Light. I love this stuff. You can see I'm hitting pan. But I love this stuff so much that I gotta back up. I'm telling you, this stuff is so good, specifically for setting your powders. It gives a very smooth finish. It doesn't make your face look cakey. It has a little bit of luminosity, so you're not making your face look completely matte. And it doesn't feel drying, which is what matte stuff does. You feel kind of dry. So I love using this stuff. I focus on getting it all around the face. I leave my eyes for last because I use a special brush for that, just so I can get in the creases. And if I feel other places need extra attention, I will use the puff around the nose, around the forehead. You guys, I'm breaking out right here. It's so annoying. now under the eyes. Another thing that I've been really into, you guys, I don't know what you guys think about this, but I learned that jump roping, you could burn a lot of calories for a short time in jump roping. And so, yes, I'm taking on jump roping, and let me just tell you, it's easier than it looks. I mean, it's harder than it looks. Am I saying it right? It's harder than it looks, yeah. I'm setting the eyes with a fluffy brush. We gotta move quickly. We have 5 minutes left. Okay, now that we have our base, we have our foundation, our concealer, and our powder, you always gotta add that color back into your skin. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. What is this? An e.l.f. Soft Glam Bronzer Cream. I just got these yesterday, and I am trying them out. So hopefully they blend okay. There are some cream sticks that don't work with powder. Some do, so we are putting it into test. So we are just defining the face, getting that color back in. And if you feel like it's way too much, you can always go back with the same brush you used that has a little bit of foundation on it. We're just adding those shadows where they belong. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit with the foundation stick just to kind of blend it in more. Wherever you feel like it needs to be blended more. Okay, now we're doing color. I love using the chrome sticks, the monochrome sticks from e.l.f. I do have this one, but I'm gonna go in with this one because she's my go-to. I love this stuff. Anything luminous, it's for me. I'm gonna use this stuff right here, and I just go straight from here, and we dab. Back then we used to smile and do right here. Now we all go higher. Well, that's the trend now, to go higher. People be going literally up into their hairline for the blush. Because when you do your blush down here, it makes your face look slumpy. When you bring it higher, it makes your face look lifted. People even go around the eye, the corner of your eye. And blush adds color to your face. Remember, you covered it, and so it was one tone with that foundation and that concealer. Now you're trying to make yourself look more human. Like there's actually blood flowing to your, I don't know, your skin, your face. I don't know, you know. And then I'm going to go over that with any kind of blush, kind of to set it, make it last longer. This is a powder, pressed powder blush. Oh, I hate having a zit right there. It's calling for attention. Listen, I don't have good... When it comes to covering zits, is that even a thing? It doesn't look like you can cover a zit. It just looks like a bump with foundation on it. What do you do at that point? Like, what do you do? I mean, we can try. Okay. See? You see what I'm talking about? It's... What do you do? I mean, actually, I know what you do. You put a sticker on it and you call it a day. Are you a pimple patch person? Let me know. Okay, we need to move fast. Next we are going to do eyes. I always do my mascara. Whatever mascara you have. I actually like using the Essence brand. This is the waterproof one. But the non-waterproof, I have it in my office, so I'm just gonna use an Ulta Beauty mascara. And one thing that I kind of do a little hack is that because my eyebrows are already black, I always put a little bit of mascara on my eyebrows to bring back the color, because they are covered with foundation. They do have powder on them, so just to give it life again. I'm not one to be shaping my eyebrows too much with pencils unless I have a bold spot or unless it's really needed. Next, we're gonna go ahead and grab my mascara, and this is literally the lazy thing. This is like when I'm in a rush. You don't want it to be too loaded with mascara. And you just go over. I already did this, but for the sake of the video, you're gonna see me do it again. You're just gonna go over just a little bit and see what happens when it's too full. We'll fix that. You just go very lightly. We're gonna let that dry and we'll work on that. Let's move on to lips. When it comes to lip liner, I think it really depends on the occasion. I like to go nude because for this occasion, I'm going to be going into a meeting and I don't want to be drawing attention to my lips. So we're going to go for a nude lip liner. I've never been a lip liner girl, but lately I kind of like it. This is actually not a lip liner. This is a waterproof gel eyeliner. It's just so smooth that I've been using it on my lips. Listen, when it comes to makeup, there's no rules. That's one thing people need to understand. There's no rules. Have fun with it. I like to outline the outside, blend it in, and then fill it in with whatever you want to fill it in with. You can fill it in with this, fill it in with, I don't know, whatever lipstick you like. I'm gonna do the NYX Lingerie XXL, and this is the color, ¿qué color es? Hot. Does that really say hot? Hot caramel. I love these because they are liquid lipsticks, so they do dry down. They're moisturizing. Very simple. I'm going to go around my lips with a powder puff wherever I have it. This kind of helps it not bleed out of your lips. I'm doing a matte for that because matte is good at sort of sealing it. Not directly on the lips, just around the lips. Okay, a little bit of eyeliner, setting spray, and we can call it a day. This is a random jumbo eyeliner pen that I got pencil at TJ Maxx. I've been on the lookout for them because it's just so easy. Use whatever eyeliner. I like to line the inside of my lash lines. And I like to do the corner because it makes it look like you worked so hard on doing your eyeliner when you just did the corners and the inside. And you can call it a day, literally. Okay. We need to fix the eyebrows. So we are going to go ahead and find some kind of spoolie like this. And we're going to brush it out. It's easier to fix mascara when it's dry. When it's wet, you're done, girl. You're going to be smothering it everywhere. It looks better. All right, and to set this all off, one of my favorite setting sprays is from Ulta Beauty. This is the Inner Glow setting spray. It is actually very luminous. It's gonna make your face look luminous. And then if I wanna set it for it to be like non-transfer, like when you hug somebody, you know, when your makeup smears on their clothing or on your clothing, this is the stuff. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. This is great when you're wearing a white shirt with a collar so that stuff doesn't transfer onto the collar. Expensive, but good. Oof. You see that glow? A setting spray is always needed, okay? Because it makes all those powders melt and it turns into skin. That's the illusion you want to give. Skin, okay? Not cakey powder. You could always do highlighter, but because I already have glow, we don't need it. At least not today. And then when I feel like this is really dried down, I will spray my face with this, and this is gonna lock it in. Listen, you could hug, you could rub clothing on it, do all the things you wanna do, and it's not gonna come off. Anyways, till next time, bye guys.